most psychotic, like obsessed people, and everybody there is talking about these things. But in reality,
no,
no comment. What?
what you just said, but
like we know what you know what I'm saying though. Like there's like a lot of these like server spaces, and there's like these like specific niche communities.
You have a Spotify page to share for whoever that was. If you go down to OC Creations, the person who made it is Zill. So I don't know if they have a page or something. Oh no, they do. They have a Spotify page called Oi Josuke. Okay, well,
Where they kind of like talk a lot about.
But that's DGG too. That's DGG too.
We have another JoJo degenerate, Jesus Christ.
Well, I was like a DGGer during that time, and I didn't even know that it was Pixie in the videos. I didn't.
But right now, that's all you guys do. You guys harass people. You guys are obsessed with talking about Hassan. That's number one.
I think that people
Jason
do that.
is another.
But I think that people do that because it's like if you're going to obsess and harp on people, there's like other people for you to also do that with, and not just one particular guy. And it seems like when you're like the Snark left server, I think it's like a H3 and like Destiny Snark server really mostly. And it's like when these places are existent, and it's like this seems like their targets are usually these two people. It's just like it seems weird. It's like if you're gonna snark, just go on a global world tour, because there's a lot of like people out there that are also heinous that you could really with and like.
Yeah, okay, so again, this is the second part. I maybe I'll give a little bit of an intro, but depending on how it goes, I think my editor should just probably stitch these two together from last night, and yeah, I'll give a little bit of an intro in case this gets made into a separate video. So Deeds last night, my beloved, amazing e-mom, okay, not like that, okay, brilliant woman. I think at this point I would probably consider her to be a good friend. Yeah, I'll probably consider her to be a good friend at this point. Yeah. And she is also a personal friend, a very close personal friend of Destiny's. Like I'm saying on the same level as Dan or Mutin or whatever. Okay, like I'm saying, like she's basically that equivalent. With that being said, Deeds would then go on to debate this crazy Snarker woman who is just biting down all the bullets. She is also an Infrahaas fan. Now, for people who know who Haas is, you need no introduction. This guy is one of the most unhinged tankies in this entire space. On the level of Bad Empanada. And he is fucking hilarious, actually. Like, unironically, like, Haas is a fucking riot. Hold on. Do I have the video saved of Haas? Hold on. I know I have the I am a racist. I know I have that one, but trying to find, because he's just he's one of these people that is so fucking funny and so larpy and so like over the top serious about like about communism that he goes back around to being like very funny, like ironically super funny. But it's not because people are laughing with him. Again, it's one of these situations where people are laughing at him. So that's why I love the dude, honestly. I can't hate the guy. I'm not gonna lie, I can't hate the guy. I mean, he probably wants all Ukrainians to die. That's the kind of person that he is. But yeah, just to be honest, I don't know, man. Like he's just. Oh yeah, shout out to Megu as well. Look at this art. Hold on, while I pull up this this fucking thing in the meantime. Look at this fan art. Wow, that's epic, bro. Like, oh man. Okay.
It is just me. I am the king of tankies. I mean, there ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else is stepping up.
This is my stimulation, okay? This is my autistic stimulation sort of thing. The music in the background is fucking me, bro. Oh my god. Who the fuck made a trap remix of whatever the fuck communist chant this is? Oh my god. That is so fucking corny, bro. It is so fucking corny. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny, bro.
Goddamn fucking Angela Davis. Shove it up your fucking goddamn ass, bitch. I am a Stalinist. I'm a real one. I am a real Marxist, Leninist, Stalinist before anything.
He's so larpy. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, he means that unironically. Yes, he meant all of this unironically. He's not an ironic person. he meant all of this unironically. This is an unironic performance. Yes. Like, actually, that's unironic. So yeah, no, that's what makes it funny though.
Like really like snark on, and it makes sense, but instead it seems like it's kind of just like people trying to like virtue signal.
That's what you guys do. It's what you guys do. Once it's public, it's like better. That's what you guys do. You guys snark all the time.
Do you think I do that?
I haven't really been paying attention to you specifically or what you post.
Yeah.
But
Apparently this woman, I saw he leaked you dating group DM. What does that mean?
I know, but Destiny has definitely been snarking. 100% Hassan. 100%.
I think Destiny's been snarking Hassan. I think Destiny's been commenting on things that Hassan's been talking about, and I think he's reciprocating the same behaviors that Hassan does to Sam. If you want to call that snarking, sure, but I think it's a mutual snark, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, calling him a pedo. Is Hassan a pedo?
It's but doesn't he call Destiny like?
I mean,
if you.
Oh, yeah. The issue that I have with this woman in particular, I think. Well, first of all, again, I just want to say I actually admire her for being honest. She says she is the Snark Left. She is a part of the Snark Left server. So I'm actually kind of happy she doesn't hide that part. Now, with that being, like, she also doesn't hide the fact that she is a fan of Imperhaz, okay? With that being said, this woman is fucking crazy. And she brought up her past sexual assault experience as a supporting talking point in the debate against Destiny. I gave a whole rant about it last night. Just generally speaking, I'm not okay with women using that as a talking point when they feel cornered in the debate, because it just makes women look fucking horrible. Just don't do it. It's fucking cringe as shit, okay? Yeah, I'm not saying don't bring it up, but I'm saying if you're specifically in the debate and you're losing the debate, like, and it looks like you're desperate to grasp at straws to get like a win or a winning point, that's probably the last thing you should do, okay? Because now you're just essentially going like, now in everybody's minds, it's like, oh, so you're saying SA victims are all bad debaters. Like, what the, like basically that is the bias that happens in people's minds. I'm sorry. Yes, people should improve the way that they look at women, but at the same time, that is the bias that people are going to go with, okay? Stop doing that. Anyway.
He is a sex pest, and he has been,
come on. Okay, well, Hassan might have gotten nudes on Snapchat from a minor. Could that make him a pedophile then?
I mean,
like, it's like,
you're making an assumption.
I mean, you're making an assumption that he is like a or like he's even a sex pest. Like, I don't know what he fucking does. Like, I don't know. I don't look at his DMs with specific people. Like, you're making based off this situation, you're trying to say he's a sex pest because he had because he sent nudes to a girl. Like, bro, people send nudes to girls. Doesn't make you a fucking sex pest. I think sex pests are, when I think of sex pests, I usually think of someone that's like pushing people for sex that like don't want it, or they're like trying to constantly.
In my heart, I am a tanky. Okay, stop.
Situations.
For me, it's someone who has number one, a sex addiction. I'm not saying that about him. Just that's something I would say. Somebody who talks to their fans.
Yeah, obviously this definition is fucking crazy. She said that a sex pest is anybody with a sex addiction. Nobody, and I mean nobody, uses this definition. Nobody uses the definition of you have a sex addiction to mean sex pest. Okay.
The time flirts with them.
This is not how it works.
Tries to have sex with them.
Crazy.
Sure. I just maybe call that like a sex addict, or maybe I call someone like a hoe.
I also think
a whore.
I also think
I wouldn't call him
a guy who has a tendency to date or go after younger women.
A guy who has a tendency.
No, that's not a sex pest either, okay? Like, what the fuck? Is Leonardo DiCaprio a sex pest? Is Leonardo DiCaprio a sex pest? For always marrying and dating people who are like 25 or younger? A little bit? No, I don't think so. No, I don't actually think so.
Young, like 18, 19, 20.
Would you say
when you're in your 30s, 35?
Yeah, but again, with not to like, it sounds like I'm glazing the dude, and I really don't want it to come off like that. I'm not like this. I understand that they seem that way because I just defend them, bro. But like, when you're like a celebrity on like the internet, and the people that generally dominate the space are like people that are around the ages of 20 to 22, like 18 to like 24, 26. You know, you're gonna get a lot of people around that age, and like that's just kind of how that like it works online. I'm not saying
No, it's just odd and a bit creepy. That's fine, but I bet that these women are living the time of their lives, like unironically, okay? Because chances are, if Leonardo DiCaprio already dated and married like dated like 6 different like 25-year-old girlfriends, I'm pretty sure that at least one of them would have come out by now about like weird behavior, right? Unless somehow like who was the first lady who has like now reached 30 or something? Like, do they still no allegations? Still no allegations after like 6 women. Like, sure, I think that some things can be a yellow flag or a red flag, but if you're a celebrity in Hollywood, you get sued by your ex-partners yearly. I mean, for him to avoid all of that, despite having like a weird ass yellow flag, to me at the very least, it points towards him being innocent more than anything, because it's like I would have expected at least one by now, right?
It's like who he's seeking out these people, but that's definitely like it's gonna seem that way, especially if you're a 30-something-year-old man that doesn't mind fucking around. So, but I wouldn't say that. I would say he's like hunting down 18-year-olds though.
Look, I've said this before. I think in general, it's natural to have like a soft spot for someone you look up to. I think that's normal.
Do you think I look up to?
I do think you look up to him 100%. I think you look up to him.
I think
1,000%.
Sure, but I think I can be critical.
You have admiration. You have admiration for him.
I talked to Steven's wife during a lot of the situations that was going on, and I've openly said that I think that Steven was like I think he's a bad husband. I think that he has done bad actions.
Jesus.
I think he's been a little extreme. He's been pretty extreme. I think he's been like, I think I don't really know what else to like. I don't really know what like every single drama he's ever had and the ins and outs of it.
Just so you know, I think that is okay as long as it is the wife that is asking you specifically for advice. Okay. It is a weird practice. I do think that you should settle things with your husband if there are marriage issues. But if Darius is somebody that is a mutual between Melina and Destiny, it feels like a really weird thing to solicit like advice from Darius when Darius is Steven's friend, right? That feels like a bizarre dynamic, and it turns into a fucky situation, you know what I mean? Especially since Melina and Darius had some romantic tension as well. So it's like, I'm just putting in my 2 cents, okay? You're just setting yourself up for a massive fight in the household. Yeah, like you're just asking for it.
So I really don't know how to like critique other things, but I think in this current situation,
more as in I understand like looking up to someone, having like a soft spot for them, but for me, I draw like a hard line on certain things.
Bro, nobody cares about whether or not people look up to Steven. It's about whether or not his allegations are true, right? Isn't that the whole point of all of this?
And I don't know, like for other people, they don't have that line at all. And that is something that's concerning to me. But in leftist spaces, liberals too, there's a lot of sexism. And I hate that people think that.
Okay, I'm the only one that is allowed to complain about DGG being sexist. Snarkers are not allowed, okay? Because I know that when snarkers say it, they don't want DGG to improve. They want DGG to fail. When I say it, I want more women in DGG because that means more potential dating partners, okay? A lack of women in this space means your selection for dating is very low, okay? So I actually have a vested interest. That is the difference between me and the snarkers.
Only Republicans. I'll give you an example of leftists being very misogynistic. The Black Panthers, them 100%. A lot of them were Black women in their group back then. A lot of them were Black women.
What, dude? I'm sorry. Is Steven a big fan of the Black Panthers or what? Do you think just because you're gay makes it any less pathetic? Good one. Okay, nice delete posting and a very quick ban. Okay. Hey, you can hop into the Discord. Okay, if you have a contention, why not? Go for it. Okay, why not? Just go for it. Oh no, my mod already banned her. Okay, well.
And he was also accused of. So that is why it's very personal for me. The left has to be criticized on the misogyny.
Discord.gg/Foodshops. Discord.gg/Foodshops.
And people like Destiny, I see him as a danger, to women on the left. Yes, 100%.
I think when we're having like people like platter that are like women and then we're calling like Steven's behavior as like sexual abuse, I think that's like taking away from like the words like a lot.
Well, it's image.
Like, you know what I mean?
Image.
Like I think it's like I think maybe if you want to say like it makes it easy for Republicans to attack for like if there's any like political stuff, sure. But Destiny's not a political he's a political commentator. He's not running for office. You need to put an
emphasis. There needs to be an emphasis on what he did, an emphasis on the egregious thing that he did. Sharing nudes is bad. Sharing like it's bad.
But that's what he's being sued for. So we're trying to figure that out, right?
But there are other women too. You know that, right?
But why aren't any of the other women going on the lawsuit then? That'd be like an easy talk, right?
Why doesn't a woman go to the police then when she gets
That makes sense. But if some girl was suing them, I think people don't
Is that Darius? Yeah, he went through cancer recently, so he's getting chemo. That's why he's bald.
really people go with like lawsuits later on when
Yeah, but you
people
see,
get like sexually assaulted.
you're trying to like rationalize it. It doesn't really work.
I'm not trying to. I'm not. I'm not trying to rationalize it. I'm just not saying like, oh, something happened bad. I'm trying to figure out, okay, why did this happen? What's going on? Who's doing what? Okay, this person said multiple victims exist. I think Pixie literally said like there's like 15, 12 girls. I was like, okay, where are the fucking 12 girls? Where's like even 11? Like I was talking to one of the girls that she said did it. The girl literally, one of the girls that's on her lawsuit right now, literally had like brain damage and was like showing me pictures
What? No way. I don't believe you. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. On God. Okay.
of Destiny without his consent of him naked to me, and I didn't want to fucking see that. So it's like I don't even know like what the fuck this woman's talking. Like this woman's over here talking about bullshit. Like I'm like
What do you mean brain damage?
fucking Abby.
Like you mean like
no, like her. She literally has like brain damage. Like she has. I don't know if you know who she is. She actually had she had a car accident. Her brain like doesn't work
Yeah, Darius has anal cancer.
like fully.
But you see, you're trying to devalue her accusations against him.
Well, I'm not trying to devalue it. I'm just trying to look at what's going. Like if someone like if a guy on the street like was like homeless and like screaming like I hate no sorry, he wore like a tinfoil hat and was like screaming. I'd be like, and he said you raped me. I'd probably be like, wait, like you're kind of like a schizo. I don't think that happened. Like I'm trying to figure out like I'm trying to figure out who.
I think this is her. By the way, Destiny sends me sex tapes all the time, and he thinks I don't know the girls in them, but I have videos of him fucking Sherry and Pixie, like
Yes.
MFAO. He just sent me another one. Haven't opened it. Let's see who he's fucking this time. I'm pretty sure that's Abby.
Yeah. And Abby has no links, no Google Drive links, nothing to prove this at all. The one time though, what actually
Did he delete
happened.
them?
Didn't he delete them? No. Well, I mean, like, sure, but you can still have the dead
Discord.
links. Yeah, but you would still have the dead links, right? You would still have like the actual link of it, even if you deleted it. She doesn't have any links ever sent to her, like ever. I remember, Abby did do something though, where she tried to tell me that she sent me a picture of her at Steven's computer, and maybe there was like a possibility.
Yeah, and she was trying to fucking say shit like, oh, well, look at me. I'm about to fucking reveal all the dirt on Steven's computer now. I'm about to do it. It's like
Of her going
what a fucking weirdo, dude. Stop.
through his computer and looking at all this stuff.
And looking into like his wife's diary or some shit, like some fucking crazy shit. I don't know.
But I don't.
Oh my
from what I
God,
understand,
bro.
at least there's been no evidence that she hasn't posted any evidence of her ever receiving like a Google Drive link or anything along those lines.
What's happening this Wednesday?
This court case.
Yeah, taking pictures of it too. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. She also said ice was signed her. I forgot about that too.
What?
And that was like totally like that night.
I
That was
remember
not at all what
now!
happened. Like the way she
Okay.
described it was like,
Yeah.
unless something drastically changed, she like
Wait.
had like
Wait. Go back. Wait, what did she say?
she also the Abby girl also accused Ice Poseidon because she tried to say that Ice Poseidon like put his fingers in her vagina while they were in the hot tub. But during that night that she came back, she was goading to me like about how Ice Poseidon was engaging with her sexually, and she was like, "I was so happy. I've always wanted to talk. I've always wanted to be sexual with him. I find him so hot."
Wait, can you give me 1 second? My dog is crying. Give me 1 second.
That's okay.
Just 1 second.
I can cry too.
Dude, can you not, bro? Please. Oh Lord.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You got any of those links? What's going on, chat? If you're enjoying the content, type W over in the kick chat. Stephen Kenneth Bonnell. Z-Zorp gifted 25 gifted. That's my baby boy. I love you, Z-Zorp. I owe you, dude.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you my nigga. Thank you so much. Love you. Hey, no problem. It's okay. Check your
Why do you always wear a scarf? Because it looks cool.
DMs, nigga. Dude, I have nothing in my DMs. What are you talking about?
He just said it in the widest way possible. Man, come on, Darius. You just said it in the widest way possible. Why?
Whenever Destiny's ready, I can move this to the melting pot or something. Hello, are you here? Nope, not here. That's fine. You might type W, you wouldn't see it. You have me blocked on Kick, asshole. I can literally see you right there. We gotta recoup this because here's it.
Oh.
Twigs, tell his ass you can drive while he does his thing. Twigs, I have to set up the Starlink. I'll try to do it. If Deeds comes in and they have a conversation, I'll set up. I have to set up the Starlink though and get everything ready. Guys, I bought a laptop for us to use during the stream, so we're gonna be able to do road trip streams and watch Instagram Reels all at the same time. Cinema, gonna go great.
Wow.
Also, if you want your own Penguin Cherry shirt, type of one in the chat. We're gonna be giving away Penguin Cherry t-shirts to all the highest chatters in chat.
Why did you say that?
What?
That what you just said?
Penguin grape emoji cherry.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It's call on JSTOK mentally is extra one.
But she stated that she feels sexually degraded when you guys make those comments.
Okay, wait. Darius can't just wear a sweater and not like coherently like explain why this is a narrative at the same time, right? Okay. Darius, if you're gonna have like one of these shirts or sweaters or whatever the fuck, and you wanna like go around parading that stuff, look, you gotta be able to explain it, man. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Like, dude, it just looks weird if you can't explain it. It's not mentally, it's not mentally, it's okay. It's not mentally raped, it's raped.
Yeah,
okay,
but she also did that to like a bunch of other people, so I don't like, you know what I mean? You already said like Stardust, like she can't really talk because like she defends or whatever.
No, but she's
I'll explain, okay? So mental is like a throwaway colloquial thing that people use to describe people like Connor, who has been mentally by the Snarkers into becoming an anti-fan, okay? That's what mental is used for, okay? When it comes to Cherry, the reason why we argue that she is literally is because she was having a BPD crash out, a bipolar crash out during the entire time where she was also being manipulated on purpose by J Stelk and his orbiters to feel shitty about herself, and while they were actually having sex. And in the midst of it all, as supporting evidence, massive supporting evidence, J Stelk would also institutionalize her because she was feeling suicidal from all the crazy shit that J Stelk was doing to her. So it's not mental, it's because someone who is ill enough to be institutionalized in a psych ward cannot consent to sex. They can't consent to sex, okay? Someone that mindfucked cannot consent to sex.
she's one of his victims, though.
But she's now trying to say she's not when she said she was. So she would be one of his victims. I agree with that.
She's Destiny's victim, not J-Stock.
She's Destiny's victim in like a way that's like, I don't know if that's any proof to that. Is there even a police report?
No, there are no updates, no police report, no updates, not even proof that a police report was made in the first place. No.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure there is, but there's like nothing going on there. But like the only thing I know about what
those cases don't go anywhere. They don't.
Yeah, no, I could agree they don't go anywhere, but I don't know why you just wouldn't like show it to show that you are pursuing legal action against them. And also, I don't know why you wouldn't join the lawsuit as well. It just doesn't make any fucking logic. Like, dude, here's the thing, man. If this guy is like fucking cooked and he like actually fucked up, like it's like all these things are like join a lawsuit.
Yeah, it was also J Stokes' whole argument on why Destiny was essaying women. Exactly. You know, it's just basically turning his logic against him.
Dude, you know, post that, hey, you are like, I am serious about doing this. Why let people lie on your name?
Look, let's just say you just got out of the mental hospital, okay? In order to celebrate, you want some head from your partner, okay? Your partner haven't seen you in a week or 2 weeks, all right? Because you were in the psych ward. You just got out of the hospital, you go back home, and you're ready to sex, okay? And then you had sex. I would probably not go after you for that, but the issue with J Stoke is that he claims that Destiny was running a machine, so...
Like, I dude, whenever someone lies on me, I'm like, all right, I need to get receipts. And I do it to my own detriment.
Bro is trying to be Timu Destiny all the way down to the weird sex shit.
Man, unfortunately. But it's like, I don't know why you just want to be like, hey, here's a police report. He did do this. This is what happened. Here you go. But instead it's like, oh, everyone's making claims and then just running away. And then they're like, stop reading into it. Stop pressing me about it. It's like, bro, you have a guy that's like an influencer online. He streams every day. It's his job. It's how he makes his money. And then you want him not to comment or say anything about it when you just like dipped out. It's like, yeah. I feel like it's incredibly fucked up. And I'm not attacking Cherry because she's...
It's reputational damage that you did a drive-by on, and then you said you were innocent now because, well, you were offline enough, right? Oh, I'm out of the gang. Okay, but when you were in the gang, you still person, right? You still the person when you were in the gang. You did a drive-by shooting, right? Oh, no, you don't understand. I'm not in the gang anymore. No, wait a second. Yeah, no, but you still participate in that drive-by.
A victim of Steven. I'm mainly fucking with this just because JCOK has been a cunt. I don't really... Like if JCOK wasn't a cunt and he wasn't like such a piece of shit that snarks, he wouldn't get snarked back. So I understand. I understand. Cherry sent me a message and she actually let me know that like, hey, if you care about me, you wouldn't do this type of stuff. But the reality is I don't care about her.
Why are you still doing it?
Because she spent the last 3 or 4 years harassing other people and then fucking with other people.
Audio is out there.
True, like Nasa Erudite, yeah, fucking with people who don't deserve it. Nasa Erudite. By the way, pretty sure whenever the woman in this space bullied Nasa Erudite, it has to be out of pure jealousy. It has to be out of pure jealousy for Erudite's looks, unironically. I think that for Lav, the reason why Lav snarks Nasa Erudite is because she is insecure that she's not gonna look like Kyla when she's in her 30s. Like when she is Kyla's age, she's insecure that she won't look as good as her. I think that is where Lav's insecurity comes from. As for people like Cherry, I think that for her, she has a lot of self-hatred due to the fact that she's like half black, half white. So she has like light skin, brown color. And she has a lot of like internalized racism because of that. And because she and Kyla are around the same age, she can't help it but to compare herself to Kyla. And unfortunately, this is just how woman works in this space, which is very sad. Okay, I don't mean like, because the thing is that any IRL woman would not be acting like this, but chances are, if you're like a woman who's like actively participating in this space, typically speaking, like obviously there are exceptions like Deeds or other people who don't really act like this. Like Kyla is also an in my opinion. Like she's very normal compared to like other fucking bizarro people in this space. You have a lot of what is the best way to put this? You have a lot of pick-me's. Let's just put it like that, okay? I think that's the nicest way I can say it. You have a lot of pick-me's, unironic pick-me's, yeah.
Audio is out there.
Honey, I just have I have a reason for Cherry. So I think a lot of people have been mad at Cherry is because for many, many months, she would be on Justical Stream calling people like Ghislaine Maxwell. There's this woman called Not So Erudite. She would call her Ghislaine Maxwell, accusing her of basically supplying destiny with young girls, which is obviously such an exaggeration. She's just a friend who didn't leave his side and had a business relationship with him and tried to make things right with Pixie. So do you think that's a fair characterization?
What's a fair characterization?
Do you think it's fair for Cherry, because she's incensed with Destiny, to be like his female friend Erudite is Ghislaine Maxwell, like Epstein's right-hand woman?
No, but I don't think that justifies the...
And now the same thing has happened to Maiwan, right? Like Maiwan now wants no part of something that she is apparently still a part of right now, I guess. I don't fucking know. She's also BBD spastic, who, in my opinion, like got funneled into this like fucking space and became like mind. But yeah, she called women around Destiny. She called women around Destiny's cock sleeves, and now she wants out. She wants to escape and have no repercussions. That's not how it works, lady. That's not how any of this works. You have people like Queeman who are now trying to back out because he finally realizes how unhinged he's been acting for the past few years. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You're gonna have your due. It's coming for you, one way or another.
The comments that people are making about her and sexually degrading her, which is what she said.
Yeah, and I think
justify it at all.
It might not justify it to you, but to a lot of these people, like for instance, Erudite and Destiny, for them specifically, it's a reputation damage. Sorry?
To you, it justifies it, right?
To me, what is justified? You mean asking Justical about Cherry? That specific thing? That to me does not degrade her, it degrades him.
The rape comments. She said, my ex did not rape me. This is one of the more disgusting ways I've been antagonized over the last 18 months. The efforts over the past several weeks by individuals concerned over the orchestrating conflicts to litigate the sexually degrading lies work to further dehumanize and harass me.
Yeah, and you know, she's apt to feel that way, but she didn't feel that way when she was degrading Erudite, calling her Ghislaine Maxwell. She didn't think that when she was helping to degrade Destiny's girlfriend at the time by being on the server. So it's a two-way street now.
Deflecting.
It's not deflecting. I think every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and she got the reaction, unfortunately.
You think this is the opposite?
Well, yeah. It seems like she was calling people Ghislaine Maxwell. She was calling people. She was saying people deserve to have their porn leaked because they were with Destiny.
That is not.
So I think it's an opposite reaction.
Because they're doing that because of what she's accusing Destiny of. That is why that's happening. It's not because
that is your inference. That is not what I took away. I took it away as she could have filed a report and just been silent, but she decided to sling some mud, and she got some mud slung back.
No,
that's how it works.
People have been telling her to ever since she accused them.
Yes, people tell me to all the time too because I'm associated with Destiny, but you endorse that now.
Again, oh my fucking god, she was sexually abused by him. So
yes, but you're okay with people telling people associated with Destiny, but anyone who's been a quote unquote victim of Destiny can't be told that.
You're deflecting.
I'm not deflecting. I'm making a comparison because it seems to you that anyone who categorizes themselves as Destiny's victim can.
This is Alish, right? She's doing well. Did you just say that to rage bait Deeds or something? This is Deeds, okay? DeedsBard, all right?
Can't do anything wrong, but like only all of us are doing something wrong, right?
That's actual voice blindness, unironically. Am I the only person who is able to tell all the women in this space apart? Am I the only person? This is Duckbringer, right? She's doing well. Shut up, bro. Oh my, you guys are actually, dude. By the way, whenever another woman steps into space, they're like, are you not so erudite? Are you not so erudite? Are you not so erudite though? Are you not so erudite? Are you not so erudite though? Are you not so erudite? Oh my god, you're just like the Asian not so erudite. Oh
Do
my
anything
god.
don't do wrong in the way that they react. You're blaming.
Well, we don't know if
you're
she's a
blaming the
victim yet.
reaction.
We need to leave that up to the courts of law. Like, according to you, the minute someone declares themselves a victim, they have free
the
pass to do
phone was in his
everything.
pocket.
Do you understand how crazy that is? Do you understand that I can call myself your victim right now and do whatever I want with you? Isn't that crazy? Like, shouldn't we leave like a third?
I honestly didn't know. No. It's okay. I acknowledge that as an honest like thing. But Alish does not sound like this. I just I don't even think you don't even need to be their friends to or be associated with them in any way to tell the difference. Like, in my opinion, it's just the difference is not even close. Like, it's like confusing Hassan and Destiny's voice, right? You know when it's Destiny's voice and you know when it is Hassan's voice, right? You're not their friends, are you? Anyway, yeah, no, you're fine. Okay.
Third party to decide whether or not I'm even a victim? Isn't that the normal thing to do? Like, why are you like defending this world where everything is vigilante justice?
The phone was in his pocket. You can hear it in
You know what else is in my pocket? A boner.
his pocket. You can
But yes, that's your takeaway. That's your takeaway. I don't know if Cherry consented to it. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I'm willing to let the police report play out. The entire thing here is that you and the Snark left at large are very into vigilante justice. And the rest of us are like, wait, maybe we don't know better. So why is your way better? Like, why can't I declare Cherry a victim of Justical, but you can declare Cherry a victim of Destiny? Why is that?
because the reason why you're saying that, I don't know how to pronounce his name, J-Stock, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the only reason you're saying that is because Cherry's accusing Destiny of rape. That's the only reason you're doing that.
And I could say the other way around, that Justical is only accusing Destiny of things because he's upset. He's upset that he did something. He thinks he did something to his girlfriend. Did you know before the Cherry case came out, Justical was totally sweeping for Destiny? He thought he did nothing wrong until the specific Cherry case came out. Does that seem like a very consistent?
I'm sure you're right, but I'm high. Oh, okay. That's
person to you?
But he's not doing. I wouldn't have agreed with that if he was doing that back then. But he's not doing it anymore, and I think that's what matters: the fact that he's not doing it anymore.
Right. So the problem here is that the minute a woman called herself a victim, or even a man calls himself a victim, they don't have carte blanche to do whatever they want. They are still bound by the same laws as you and me. And the courts can decide whether or not they truly are a victim. What if Destiny is a victim here of blackmail and Pixie never really felt violated? She only decided this was a get-rich-quick scheme. Are you not even open to that possibility? I'm not saying that's what happened, but are you not even open to that possibility? You're giving her carte blanche to do whatever the fuck she wants. That's what I have a problem with in this entire case. I don't have a problem with her filing a suit. I have a problem with people like you being like, she can do anything she wants. She can make Rose's life hell. Do you understand the Rose story where this from Discord was emailing her relentlessly?
If it was only one woman,
If there's a certain threshold, I'll do whatever the fuck they want. They can call people Elaine Maxwell a lovely person like Kyla, like a lovely person who actually tried to help people in this thing. She might not have done everything perfectly, but she was definitely trying to help. But she doesn't deserve to be called Elaine Maxwell, I don't think.
Again, but there's multiple women. I think now she fucking deserves it. And I would say the same thing about you, since you're
like, we deserve to be called Elaine Maxwell as a
Bro, you can hear the venom in her voice, bro. Oh my god. This is a person who just... Dude, okay, because a lot of times, you know, hey, a lot of times I wonder, like, why J.K. Rowling became so unhinged. How J.K. Rowling became so unhinged. What happened, right? Like, how did J.K. Rowling, like, ended up like this? And then I see something like this. Somebody who just does nothing but to stew in their misery and hatred online. And in my mind, I'm like, I see why now. This is someone who's like fundamentally like, they can't get these things out of their head. Like, it tortures them mentally every single day, but they bask. But instead of trying to seek a way to separate themselves from it, instead they descend deeper into like this mental rock bottom. Because to me, at the very least, like this whole Destiny situation is like affecting their mental health in such a way where it's like absolutely destructive. Like so destructive that it's just so crazy to me. I don't know, like, holy shit, like the way that she is talking, again, you can hear the venom in her voice. You can hear the absolute insane hatred. Oh my god.
Being friends with someone? Do you
like, this is unwell, bro.
Understand what Elaine Maxwell is accused of? She was accused of supplying women.
It's because you're defending him. It's because you're defending him.
Oh my god, wait, have you guys like heard? Okay, wait, hold on. I'll try to look it up. Okay.
Yes, but that's what Elaine Maxwell did. She didn't just defend. She supplied underage women. You're okay with that.
It's also also the fact that you're
I'm thinking of something right now.
justifying people making the grape comments about Cherry. That's why I think you do deserve to be called names. You do.
The target
you
of that
do.
is logistical. The target of those insults are logistical, not Cherry. Because he famously said that mentally ill women cannot consent. He has said
She
mentally
just said
ill,
she
and he committed her to an institution, which means he doesn't believe she's mentally stable. And he
He
still
just said she said she feels sexually degraded by those comments. She said that.
yeah, and that's her.
Is this it? Hold on, give me a second. Does anybody know somebody called FMJ? I'm sure people here already know. Oh God, no.
Right
that's
to
not
feel
the
that way.
one.
That's her right to feel that way. But she, for a really long time, she made very degrading comments about a lot of women in Destiny's life too. And I have not seen her make amends for that properly unless she's forced to. And so I don't know what I'm supposed to do for her. Like, I'm glad she's left the space.
Okay, I think this is it. But like, she is like the equivalent of this, bro. Right? That's okay. That's all right.
It doesn't. You should be in the worst that you matter in this like online sphere.
I'm just here to make some content, man. Can I just make some content?
No. Because it's really beyond up that you think that it's proper or okay to be wannabe. Let's not mince words. Why would you honestly at all think society should accept you? Should have any empathy for you? Seriously, I want to know.
Well, that's okay. Society doesn't have to accept me, I guess. That's okay. That's all right.
It doesn't. You should be in the worst places because of it. Do you not get that?
Okay, if you think so.
There's no justification for you being like, yeah, well, I'm to minors, and that's just how it is, so it's okay. And
okay. What do you do for a living?
What does that have to do with minors?
I don't know, because usually like people aren't like obsessing over random people on the internet. You know what I mean?
No, people get upset when people like you exist online, and you have this voice
Wait,
that
what?
somehow you have a voice that somehow reaches these individuals who are just as you, and you don't give a shit.
I mean, you said I was
you don't-
nothing, so I mean, who am I reaching exactly?
A bunch of other wannabes,
Like who?
like your chat. Who else listens to a wannabe than other wannabes?
So there's a bunch of wannabes in my chat.
Who else supports you?
Wait, who is a
Who
chat?
else-
Wait, how do you want to be a? How do you even do that? Hello?
Hello?
How's that even work?
It's called you like children and like, hello, I'm gonna play dumb now.
But wait.
But that doesn't even make sense.
No. You know what you should do? You know what you should do?
Yeah.
You should pivot now and say that it's bad because you're trans that I hate you. It has nothing to do with you being a disgusting human being. It has everything to do with other things that you would like to espouse. Right? You just did that a minute ago. No, you just did it a minute. You just did it a minute ago in your chat. Fucking bullshit. You just did it a minute ago. You just.
I mean, I said that a lot of these Snarker communities are pretty transphobic. Yeah, but
it has.
Are you transphobic?
Do you think for a second that there is a Venn diagram where trans individuals and people who are sexually attracted to minors somehow overlap, and that somehow makes it okay, or that you can make this false dichotomy?
Look,
where
man,
it's
there
both.
has to be something better to do with your time, man. Like,
No, right now
on.
it's called solace. Right now
What?
it's called solace.
It's a Wednesday night. Like, just go out and do something.
Fuck
like,
you, dude.
Play
You
a
need
video
to
game.
You need to feel shame. Like people like you genuinely. You're like those people.
Dude.
But worse. You're
Dude.
like a world. There's people who make music and they're absolutely dog shit at it. Like absolutely dog shit. And they don't understand their dog shit. They have no ability to feel shame. And then there's
Okay.
you.
I'm not sure if I
You-
asked for your opinion, but
I don't care if you ask my opinion. I'm in your Discord, you stupid fuck.
wait, what? Dude, what? I just don't understand how you're so mad. I just don't understand. Like, what's going
I'm
on?
mad that you fucking have any voice on the internet. I'm mad that I
Who
found out.
cares?
you
Like, fucking
exist.
Aiden Ross has a voice on the internet. So what?
And I
Like,
hate him too. I hate him too. I hate him too.
Okay,
What the
but-
fuck are you saying?
Like, I
At
mean,
least just- what the fuck? Are you fucking
do
dumb?
you? Yeah, but I'm saying like the perceived intelligence isn't correlated
It has
with whether or
nothing.
not
Oh my
someone has
god! Don't even
a
bring up
voice.
intelligence. Shut the fuck up with you. It has anything to do with intelligence. Like, what the fuck is this?
Okay,
You have
okay,
no fucking
there-
real conviction in your worldview. No understand. No
I don't-
She's like,
epistemological like.
and I'm like, yeah, that's right.
deep-rooted
She's like,
understanding
okay.
of the things you're
I mean,
fucking
that scared
saying,
me.
or is everything just ad hoc for you?
So
Oh my
what
god,
do you,
you're a
what
fucking
do you
moron.
do?
You don't even know the words.
What do you
I
do
just
for a
used, do you?
hobby? What do you do
You
for
don't
a
even know
hobby?
the words I
Do you have
just
any
used.
hobbies?
Oh my fucking god!
Do you-
How are you such a Destiny dick writer and you don't even understand basic shit that comes with debate?
How much do you think Destiny pays me?
I don't think he pays you anything because you're a pathetic fuck
True,
who will do
true.
anything to find people who will make you feel okay with your sexual desires. That you do not take
What?
any your
Dude.
sexual desires. That you do not take any account
More
of
call
trying
ins
to
like
fix.
this PLS. I'm
What?
fucking
What?
rolling.
Dude, DGG chat.
No, fucking
DGG
bullshit
chat,
me.
DGG
No.
chat fucking hates me. What are you on about?
No, they bullshit. You're a fucking.
They hate my controversies. They hate my history. What? Like,
because you're
hello?
fucking mad.
You-
Because you
You guys know that's true. You guys already know that's true.
tie because he ties you
Wait,
to him.
What? I'm not a
But the
piece
bottom
of
line is,
parchment.
no. I don't need to hear your fucking false bullshit that you're gonna try to like tie yourself to something that isn't
What's a
real.
map? Like you have people like this. Like this is just the male version of this, right? Like that person was just the male version. Like these are the same person, but just gender swapped. Like it's just so stupid, bro. Like
And she doesn't have to hear them anymore.
You see, that's your reasoning, but
I don't DG each other, and I don't hate. Well, thank you.
you are justifying it. You get it, right?
Would you be friends with Bad Empanada or Hassan?
Again,
Would you be
if
friends
they
with
had,
Bad
if they had
Empanada?
if they had accusations with multiple women, I would not. If they had both of them, if they had accusations.
Why are they actually this mad? Because okay, it's typically because they hit rock bottom in life, and they take their anger out on an internet stranger because it makes them feel better about themselves, and that's just very sad to say, but yeah, that's just the truth in my opinion.
Currently, you're okay with being Hassan, knowing that he is showing people unsolicited quote unquote stuff from Snapchat of possibly underage people.
After I just saw this screenshot, I wouldn't. And again,
Now you wouldn't. Now you think what he did was disgusting.
No, dude, I just saw this. You asked me, hey, now that you see this, what do you think? And I'm giving you the answer.
Which
what do you mean?
is
How do you think? No, what do you mean? I wouldn't be friends with him because of the Amber Heard thing. I told you that.
Yes, but also for the sharing of the nudes, no? For both things.
Now that I'm reading this, that he did ask people for nudes, I wouldn't be friends with him. I wouldn't be friends with him. I would never be friends with him, period.
Okay, that does make sense to me, but what's weird to me is that you come to these conclusions after being dragged through the mud. Like after I drag you through the mud, you're like, all right, fine, I won't be friends with him. But your expectation for every other woman around Destiny is to totally like disregard everything else and to say, oh, the victims. And you know what? Like all of us are waiting for things to play out. I personally have never said anything about Cherry. I've never said anything about Cherry. No. Destiny has a right to.
You did say something about Cherry just now. You just said that she deserves the
No, I think that she acted recklessly by talking about women.
Hi streamer, hi chat. Hey Raccoon, you should rewind the stream. I commissioned a raccoon girl. Your name is Raccoon, so that's like the channel mascot. You know what I mean?
Destiny's life. Yes, I don't think she deserves to be told every single day to. Definitely not, or that's for sure no.
But she deserves to be mocked.
Who, Cherry?
Yes.
Deserves to be mocked. What do you mean by that? Like, does Justical get a free pass because Cherry is uncomfortable with what happened between them? No, he does not. No, he does not. He can be told like he did something fucked up to Cherry, which I agree with. He did do something fucked up to Cherry. I do think that there's more in there that they're not talking about. They have an incentive to not talk about.
No.
Take a moment to like the stream, please. Remember, YouTube likes it whenever people unban request was submitted by spiritual catharsis. You'll get unbanned when you join my server and you hop into the weight room and talk to me, because I want to pick at the brain of people like you who spend all of their time online just essentially snarking people like me. I want to know where you are in life, how happy you are, okay? Just listen, okay? I can do a welfare check on you. Then I'll unban you, okay? Good one.
I don't give a fuck about the other people. I'm talking about the victims.
So
that's what I'm talking about.
Decide who's a victim and who's not. According to me, to some extent, at least, Destiny's also a victim in this, for sure. Because he did not want the leaks to happen. He thinks he's been blackmailed. I know you don't think that. I know you don't care about blackmail. You think that women should take all these
Wellness check. I am doing well.
Weird paths because the law is against us and we are allowed to blackmail. I don't believe in that. So to me, he's also a victim. I do think Pixie's a victim as well, but not of Destiny necessarily, of that solo guy who did the entire leak in the first place, as well as all the people in Spicy Chat who called her all kinds of names, forcing her to take extra actions.
Okay, so there are two events that happened. One, Destiny shared the nudes to.
Is this that caramel colored lady, or does she just sound exactly like her? It is her, I think. She has a very distinct voice and accent. So.
Another party, and then two, it got leaked.
Sex tapes, not
Destiny.
I understand you guys keep saying FMJ. I'll deal with it later.
One of the events.
Like,
he's not a victim of the other. Pixie is a victim of both. She's a victim of what Destiny did to her. 100%.
The first event, we're not even sure if she was not okay with him sending the sex videos to other people. I'm not entirely sure of that. That's what they're discussing in the courts.
FMJ,
how can I convey this to you? Like, you don't know for sure. Because to me, the entire thing itself is so unusual. Like, I have never made a sex tape and sent it to someone's wife. Like, I have never sanctioned that. So I don't know. I don't know what they discussed. I'm okay with them battling it out amongst themselves. They can shout at each other. My problem is with this entire crew, Justical, Sabasexual, the guy who emailed Rose so many times, all these people being so confident in the outcome of the court case that they are taking the law into their own hands. I find that whack. I find that specifically whack. And until you can tell me why that's okay, why you think that this sort of vigilante justice is okay, because the problem is anyone can make a anyone can make a rape accusation against you even. Like, aren't you afraid of that day that might happen?
So, again, going back to what I was saying,
Jesus.
Destiny has many people accusing him. There's Stasia too, Abby, and you're going to find...
And I welcome them to file cases. They should.
It's the same thing as telling a woman, oh, why didn't you go to the police? Or you should go to the police. If you don't go to the police, your case is not valid.
Actually, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. I think if they don't want to go to the police, if there's like some sort of problem with going to the police, then they have to write something out. I don't even know what they're accused. I don't know what Stasia's discussion with Destiny was. All I know is that she sits on a Discord all day implying things. If she wants to make her accusations clear, I'd love to hear it. The problem I have with all these people...
Well, it's because they all secretly know that they have nothing to stand on, right?
Is that they love just stirring the pot, but they're not doing anything that's going to get them an actual result. That's my issue. But they love like making fun of women associated with Destiny. They think that harassment of any woman associated with him, or any man even associated with him, getting into DMs, being like, how dare you be friends with him? They think that's acceptable behavior. Instead of that, make your life more useful, make your time more useful, and actually go to the police, file a report. I'm fine with that. No one is telling them not to file an actual report. Why are you so confident that the police is not going to aid them? That's what I want to know.
The police doesn't aid a lot of women. I do think women should go to the police, but I'm saying when there's a victim who doesn't go, you shouldn't make the comments that you're making right now.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, I think they have an option.
I mean, you have negative stuff to say about Stasia.
I do have negative things to say about her because I need her to actually file a report or do something as opposed to implying things. No one understands what she's implying half the time. I'm sorry. She needs to get more articulate if she wants to do this. Write a report, write something about what happened to you, because as far as I know, she was kikiing with Destiny for months after the accusation dropped. She was friends with them for 2 months. I've seen the text messages between them. So I don't understand what happened. She can't have it both ways. So all I'm saying is either don't talk about women associated with Destiny, A, or B, go to the police. You can't have it both ways, in my opinion.
It's normal for women to not to defend their abusers in the beginning. I shouldn't use the word abuser, but the perpetrator, it's normal.
Yeah, but this is kind of like the all roads lead to Rome thing, right? Like no matter what answer Deeds is going to give, you're never going to accept it, right? You're impeachable. And that is also the issue.
For women to defend them at first, be friendly with them, or justify it. Honey, it's normal.
Honey, let's just be...
You don't think women can do anything wrong?
Like, okay, like for example, it's the Anivore stuff, right? Oh, Steven didn't talk to Anivore for a duration of time. Oh, it must be that he is trying to create distance on purpose, so then he'll make her miss him. So then it turns into a push and pull abusive relationship. Oh, he's been in contact with her the entire time. Oh no, see, this is him trying to control her and trying to control her life and stuff, right? Like fuck if you do, fuck if you don't, right? Like type shit. Where it's like no matter what somebody does, it always results in an abuse claim. Like, yeah, what's the point?
That's my issue here. You're not picking out any behavior from that side. I don't mean from like Stardust and my side. You're not picking out any behavior that you have a problem with. You're saying blackmail is fair game. You're saying anything, withholding things from the police is fair game. Like, would you be pro Pixie for justice, honey? For justice, honey, would you be pro Pixie making up a piece of evidence in order to nail this motherfucker or no?
What I'm saying is that women, after getting sexually abused, you don't act like a rational person. You're saying what they should do.
Yes, but you can't.
Yeah, but you can't demand equal rights for women then. You can't demand equal rights for women then. Oh, after women get like SA'd or abused or whatever, they don't act like a rational person. Okay, then they shouldn't have equal rights. Then they shouldn't have equal rights. Then I am against rights for women. That's the conclusion. Oh, sorry that she began screaming when she was pregnant because of pregnancy hormones. Okay, great. She doesn't deserve rights then. She doesn't deserve rights then. You can't have your cake and eat it too, okay? Nobody is going to make this excuse for men. Oh, you don't understand. This man hate you because they were horny, because he's going through a hard divorce. So he beat the shit out of this woman. Notice how unhinged that sounds? That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like.
You can't get carte blanche indefinitely. I understand that there could be a shock response initially, but it's been years. At a certain point, you got to take responsibility for yourself, honey.
It's normal for someone who has gone through that to want revenge against them. It's normal.
It's normal for...
How could you eat the cake if you didn't already have the cake? I have no idea. I think it probably came from the French Revolution, let them have cake or some shit like that. But the way that I kind of think of it is you want the cake to be there, but you already ate it. So the cake can't be there because you already ate the cake, but you still want the cake to be there, but you already ate the cake. So I don't even know, like, maybe that's what that is. I don't know.
People to want to get revenge after something like this. No, I might say yes, but it's not normal to sanction blackmail. It's not normal to be like, oh, anything that they do is fine. So I asked you a point blank question. Would you be pro Pixie making up evidence in order to nail Destiny because she's so sure that he did something wrong?
I, as a misandrist, I would 100% yes.
Oh, you would be okay with her manufacturing like a text message or something like that would nail him because she doesn't have enough evidence. And as a misandrist, you think that that's okay to do. Hello, Darius, can you hear me? I'm not sure what happened. Honey, can you hear me?
I love this part, personally speaking.
Okay. I'm not really sure what to do next, but honey, I would advise you not to say these things on camera. It's just not. Okay, I see that you're writing. Oh, your microphone. Okay, everyone, her microphone's off.
Wow.
Hello?
Hi, honey. Yep, I can hear you.
So what I was saying, if
I love how for a moment Deeds thought that her internet died because Darius was away from the desk, and I hope that it is Honey having issues with her mic, but literally it was perfect. It was fucking perfect that it just syncs up perfectly because you have Darius being away from the computer and her having mic issues. So Deeds just thought like her internet died or some shit, which is funny as shit in my opinion.
I'm talking about me specifically, what I had gone through.
Worst
if
time
I
ever.
knew I could nail the guy by, I don't know, fabricating something.
Perfect.
Well, I'm telling you what I would do. Honestly, I would do it. I would do it.
Okay, and would you'd also promote.
So just to be very clear, she said she is okay with making up evidence and making false allegations. She is okay with that, okay? She just said she's okay with that.
You'd also be okay with Pixie doing it. Like if you heard she did it, you would be okay with it.
Okay.
Well, I believe her story, so. But again, I
we're
like,
kind of at an impasse. We just have a completely different world here.
No, but you see, but it's playing into what I think Destiny would want. So I don't really like to play into this because I do believe her story. I do believe her story, and he said right here. I wanted to read this to you because you did sort of misinterpreted what just came out today. The witness said, is Pixie okay? Have you spoken to her? I'm assuming she's okay. She's okay you sharing videos of her like that. And he said, oh no, LOL. I seriously doubt it. We took some videos, but didn't discuss it. I doubt she's okay with it.
Yeah. So that, I took it as when he said we didn't discuss it, I think he meant the leaks. We didn't discuss the leaks. And I think she's not okay with it, meaning she's not okay with the leaks. But you can interpret it the other way. I understand what you're interpreting it as, but I don't think you would talk about consent with her endo personally.
So there's no evidence. There is no evidence that would matter to you.
No, there would be. There's lots of evidence. So I'll tell you exactly what would matter.
No,
a text message which says something. No, if I see a text message between Pixie and Destiny saying something like, don't send the videos to anyone apart from Melina or something like that, that is to me a slam dunk piece of evidence. This can be supporting evidence. If I see other things that corroborate it, yeah, I'll admit it. But in this case, this is not the slam dunk that everyone else wants it to be. You know, unfortunately, it's just not. He can submit it, like he can like try to refute it. I don't think it's a slam dunk piece of evidence. I think if the statutes don't match, unfortunately, this case will get dismissed. Unfortunately, you know, they're not going to look at the evidence even. So yeah, that's how things shake out sometimes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, sorry. My microphone, like the light turned off. I see that you are like manipulating a lot of the stuff that I showed you, like those words. You see it in a different way, right?
Mm-hmm. I do. I see it in a different way, but I understand how you're interpreting it.
For me,
I thought they were being petty. No, her name is literally Honey, like in Discord.
I wouldn't be friends with someone like Hassan. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a soft spot for him because.
Don't worry, that's also what I thought at first. Okay?
Because I learned a lot from him watching him like years ago. I stopped watching him during the Amber Heard trial, and I think a lot of the criticisms he gets online, I think they're fucking stupid. But anything regarding women, for me, that is such a strong thing that I just draw a hard line. I draw a hard line on that. So I just don't, again, I'm saying it again, I don't understand how you don't have that line for Destiny.
Right. So for me, I'm obviously a very law-abiding person, which is something we've just discovered that you're not, which is your right. I think that you're someone who just does not believe in the criminal justice system. So for me, I'm willing to let things play out in the criminal justice system. That is the difference. That is a very simple difference between us.
It's not that. It's not just that. It's the morality of it. It's not. Let's talk. Okay, let's put the accusations aside. He's been attacking every single fucking victim, all of them.
Yes, because he doesn't see them as victims. That's the problem. We don't know who's a victim yet. That is the entire issue. That's what they're adjudicating. If they were for sure victims, then there wouldn't be a need for a court case.
So they make accusations, and he has. Death. You don't think it's weird
embrace me.
that he's attacking them?
I don't think it's weird to attack your accuser. No, I think if you called me something, if you accuse me of doing something, I'm going to use every piece of ammo I have against you, and I'd be very good at it. But I think the standard of, like someone gets accused and they can't say anything back, I think that's a little crazy. Yeah, I do.
I'd like to, I want you to hear something.
When I confronted him in Miami, like early December, when I went down in person, because I wanted to talk to him in person, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I asked him, did she know you were recording? And did she consent to it? He said that she did know the recording, like she's aware, she did consent to the actual filming of it.
Alter Pratt, thank you so much for the 10 jewels. Hiding. Hi, I see you, lurker. Hello. What's this drama? Yeah, I got word that there's a new victim that came out against Destiny, and it's pretty severe. Okay, seems like the evidence is on her side. Stale, it's your mom. It's your mom. Okay.
He said specifically, probably not. It was 3 years ago. I don't remember specifically, and like things were open like this, but yeah, probably not. I didn't get like explicit consent. So Steven, that's really fucked up. Like that's not okay. And so just to be clear, he would say, I didn't completely say, but
so now that you've heard that video, there's one thing I wanted to say that I just remembered.
Yep, go ahead.
Do you think there's a possibility that Pixie did not consent to that and there was a misunderstanding?
I have always thought that there is a misunderstanding between the two of them. This is my impression, and I'll give it to you right now. I'll give you my impression. I think that she really thought that she wanted like a limited number of people to receive this.
Yeah, she's like playing, she probably has like a fucking webcam mic, and she's using her phone to play into the webcam mic, so it's extra shitty.
Video, including Melina and perhaps his next wife or his next long-term girlfriend. But I don't know if that was his understanding of their arrangement. That's why I believe in things like NDAs. If you're going to be so maximalist, degenerate like this, that's my personal view. I think that they should have gotten an NDA, but they didn't get one. So I don't know what to do now. It seems like they have a misunderstanding on who they could distribute it to. And it's very, very risky.
So you still, you see how it doesn't matter. Really, the intent doesn't matter. It's the act. It's what happened. The result. That's the
I think the result. Yeah, I think if people that he owes her money, and he did agree with it. If you've seen his text messages, he did agree that because she was damaged as a result of his action, whether or not he intended it, whether or not he believed that he had a right to send the video, he has offered to give her money and things like that. His problem is specifically with the Substack. The Substack also alleges that he wanted all of this to happen on purpose. The final paragraph of that Substack says something like, I think he might have wanted this to happen on purpose. Like he does these things so that it leaks. I think that was something that was such big reputational damage that there was no going back and negotiating after that. But he was very open to negotiations. And I'm pretty sure his own friends told Pixie that they would hook her up with a lawyer. So this idea that you know, he never thought something wrong happened is.
Yeah. So just to be very clear, the reason why the reason why settling is also fucking stupid. And by the way, okay, there's a different reason why you shouldn't settle, but that is separate from this reason. But that Substack is crazy because you have the right to sue somebody, but if you're trying to sue somebody for reputational damages, but you also come out against them in public, to me, at the very least, that is like fucking unhinged. Okay, if you choose the legal route to go after somebody, I don't think it's right to then also take an online route because you want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to have both. Typically, these actually contradict each other in some ways in the past because, you know, well, it seems as though you're trying to do reputational damage to him online and you're trying to like have legal repercussions for him offline. So like, which one is it? Right? You can't do both because now it just seems like you're doing reputational damage back to him when you're accusing him of doing reputational damage. It just makes no sense, right? Number two, I believe that he shouldn't settle because even if he was being sued for $1, now women in general will be tempted to sue him for $1, like make false court cases against him for $1, knowing that he will settle and admit that he is guilty. Because if you settle, that is an admission of guilt almost on his side, right? The best thing you can do is say, well, at least I won my court case. Yeah, even if you spent like over $1 million, because the opportunity cost that he has suffered is far greater, in my opinion, than whatever court case cost that he had to go through. The reputational cost, the opportunity cost, what I'm talking about is the missed opportunities, the loss of networking, the political debates and arguments he never got to have, mainstream media appearances, stuff that he probably would have done if it weren't for this court case, both in time, energy, and like not trying to violate any court shit, that could result in him earning millions and millions and millions of dollars, right? But now the potential to earn millions and millions and millions of dollars is gone because of this court case. So you also have to make up for, well, you know, the money that he has also lost. So basically, like having to spend like $1 million on the court case or more than $1 million on the court case is worthwhile, and to fight it until the bitter end, because you want to show people who come out against you that if you're going to sue me, you better go at me with everything you've got, because I'm going to fight until the bitter end, right? I'm not going to give up halfway and concede because I don't want to show like any potential future accusers that I'm weak and you can just bully me around for cash, right? Make sense? Yeah.
Totally untrue. It is all in the context of that.
So that's my opinion on why you should not be settling, okay?
That damaging Substack, which is totally reputationally damaging.
I'm sorry. I was like looking for something. I lost track in the last thing that you said because I was like looking for something.
Gotcha. So I said that the Substack alleges that Destiny did all of this on purpose, that he sent the sex tape hoping that it would leak eventually. And that is a reputation damaging statement, according to me. That is something that you cannot come back from.
But you do.
Oh, hey, it's the real Alish. Somebody in chat was mistaking Deeds for you, apparently. And I'm like, how? You guys don't even have the same voice tone thing at all. Like, it's not even close.
See how he was being very negligent, right?
Okay.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that he puts things out there hoping that it leaks. Like, if you want to call something negligent, unfortunately, we'll also have to call Pixie negligent. And I hate to do that. I don't want to call either of them negligent.
But
Sorry?
he was the one who did something. He was the one who did something.
Actually, no, if Pixie had sent it to her boyfriend, I don't know if her boyfriend has anger issues. It could have leaked from the boyfriend. Melina, Destiny's wife, could have leaked it. It could have leaked in so many ways. It's just a very unusual sexual situation. We have to cop to that. It is unusual. Now, it did leak from a third party named Rose, who turned out to be a man named Solo. Yes, it's a very, very unusual, convoluted situation.
Very, very unusual. Never in a million years could I've ever guessed something like that would happen, but here we are.
But again, I don't want to call this like them doing something malicious.
Out of everything that I could have predicted, it was not that.
Or them doing something so reckless that their entire lives need to go. Both of them. I think what probably should have been done is a case should have been brought and they should have reached a settlement. He would have paid her some money.
And you know, I consider myself to a pretty accurate person when it comes to predictions about this drama at this point. Yeah, I consider myself to be an extremely acute and smart and accurate and intelligent and amazing and gorgeous and pretty person. Sorry, what was I talking about again?
But instead, she inflicted so much reputational damage on him through the Substack that he has no choice but to go full court press and like really go for it with this lawsuit.
Also the attacks too against her.
Yes. So the problem with all of this is that I verbally attack people all the time for much less. Like if someone calls me a whore, it's done. Like I call them a whore back. I relentlessly call them a whore. So this idea that people can't attack people who are attacking them first, I think is ridiculous.
No,
her stuff about him is much worse than his stuff about her, I think.
No, but we're talking about someone who's accusing Destiny of sharing her nudes non-consensually. She states that she only gave him permission to send it to Melina,
yes,
close sex partners, but not freaking a stranger that he sent it to, or not a stranger. So
can you tell me the exact time someone becomes a friend from a stranger?
It's not 2 weeks. It's not 3 weeks. It's not a month.
Okay, so you have never called someone a friend after 2 weeks of knowing them. I've certainly known people who've gotten married in that time.
Okay, but you don't send news to someone you've known for 2 weeks. I don't know how long.
I don't. That's.
Oh, come on, bro. Have you seen the Snarker woman in this space? If she truly is a snark lefty, have you seen the way that they fall in love with schizo deranged losers on the internet in like 2 days? Become totally attached to them, even though we covered on stream about how evil and duplicitous they are. You have no idea, okay? You don't know, girl, you don't know, okay? Just trust me, because I consider this woman to be an unhinged, internet savvy person, or at least she seems to be, but that feels like she isn't being good faith there. As somebody who has spent enough time in this space to know how unhinged women can be in this space. Yeah.
My personal standard, though. I don't apply my personal sexual standards to other people.
I get. Oh, but do you see what you're doing right now?
I'm aware of what I'm doing. What's your characterization of what I'm doing?
I think you're fucking sweeping for him and ignoring that he sent it to someone that he barely knew.
I think this whole barely knew thing is something that I just don't agree with. I think sending it to someone who's volatile is much worse. Like, let's say I have a boyfriend, but I know he's fucking volatile, but I've known him for 3 years. What if I send it to him?
But you see, okay, no, but we're talking about someone he knew for how long did he know her for?
I don't know. I guess 10 days, 20 days. I don't know. It's a short amount of time. I'll call it short. Sure.
The cosmic.
Was it 10 days or was it 20 days?
I think it's closer to 10 than 20. I don't know the exact number of days.
That's
6 or 7.
Don't you see how fucking terrible that is?
Not funny.
To
not
send
funny.
someone nudes.
So
6 or 7.
Destiny barely knew Destiny when she made the sex tape with him. Okay, if you really want to be judgy here, she barely knew him.
No. You see, oh my God, it's not the fucking same thing. It's not the same thing at all.
Actually, I don't know. So if you want to talk about how retarded they were in these decisions,
it's not
compared to the average person. Listen to me, honey. Let's lay the frame.
Is Destiny even real? Apparently he's real, and IRL he smells like fruit. He smells fruity. I'm guessing that's the perfume he uses. Okay.
Mark of what normal couples do.
How old was Pixie? How old was Pixie
21
when those videos were made?
21, I believe.
I heard she was 20. I heard she was 20, but
sure, 20, 21. It doesn't make too much of a difference. All right, so go ahead.
I would say 21.
Okay.
Maybe because he's bi.
So you're hung up on whether she was 20 or 21. That doesn't make too much of a difference for me. Yeah, I think her birthday was around when they might have gotten together. I'm not entirely sure, but either 20 or 21. She wasn't 19 or whatever she put in the Substack.
Sorry, wait, give me 1 second.
Look, I'm just saying what Deeds told me, okay?
And I'm moving my dogs to the other room.
Sure.
Just 1 second. Come back.
Yeah, you're doing great, Deeds. FMJ really wants to come in, but like Steven said he was going to be here tonight, but he's kind of unresponsive at the moment.
Oh, is he? Okay. But yeah, I just had a couple of these questions, and I personally think FMJ and Honey will have like a lot of synergy, so they should probably talk. I don't want this to be like a big cabal against her or whatever.
Yeah. Well, also I want to make sure I'm kind of like right now I'm getting ready to.
If FMJ joins, it becomes an FMJ debate, okay? And FMJ debates fucking suck ass.
Go because I'm gonna go to Florida for the thing to
Oh.
hang out with everybody. So I'm trying to get ready right now. I was gonna cancel the stream because I was like I'm not here to like be just right. But if FMJ comes in here, I don't want it to just be you guys getting ganged up on because FMJ is just loud as fuck and
That's
it's
true.
annoying.
Yeah,
So.
and they'll probably circle jerk a little bit. They probably have some synergies, but I wonder how FMJ will feel about
FMJ is like
Black
right. He's spurging out about this. So I went to go read it because I'm like, oh, what is they were talking about the new court filing today? And I realized they were talking about this the thing where where it says after the solo leaks.
Hey, by the way, I covered this, okay?
Let me pull it back up. Fuck, I literally just had it in my fucking thing. I just lost it.
Yeah, I
Oops,
saw
there
it.
it is.
It said
After
something
solo
like
leaks,
he was
defendant
talking to a
exchange
friend, and he said to the friend that, oh, I don't think so. Then he says, we didn't discuss it. And
No,
everyone
actually,
thinks,
got it.
some people think,
We took some vids,
some
we did
people think
discuss it.
that-
I doubt she's okay with it. I mean, like if you
Yes.
if you understand the situation and what they've already said, this like doesn't sound crazy. Like when you say who was the friend? Who was the friend? I don't know.
I have
don't
not
know
spoken
either.
to Steven about this yet.
Defeat-
But either way, to me, my interpretation was that she's not okay with it, as in the leaks, and they didn't discuss it. As Pixie and him didn't discuss the leaks yet, I think.
Yeah, okay,
I
well,
don't think he's stupid enough to talk about consent with a rando.
Well, yeah, and also, if he says we didn't discuss it, it sounds like pretty
Pour this
like.
fucking Coke over your fucking head.
Please don't do that. Please, you're bugging, dog. You're bugging.
No, what?
Oh yeah, I
You don't have to
remember
leave tonight then.
this.
If it's really bothering you, if it's keeping you up, we could just not leave.
Fuck, tell me what we're doing.
I've been telling you that I'm gonna be like 2 hours. I'm doing a
God.
thing. And if it's getting too much, please don't do that for content. It's not funny.
Eesh,
Funny? It's funny. Oh, but it's funny to waste my goddamn fucking time.
I'm not,
what's
I'm
funny.
driving.
You're wasting my fucking time, dude. You have no respect for my time. I value my time. I understand that you might not value my time, but I actually do. So
I value your time.
Mind you, I wanted to leave
Dude,
early
we
this.
waited for 6 fucking hours to fucking
Okay,
go.
we'll wrap it up quickly,
Why are we
Darius, so
not
that you can go.
going?
No, it's okay.
I asked you. I told you we could
Listen,
stay here tonight,
listen,
and you won't fucking tell me what we're doing.
Do you just want to wait till tomorrow then? You want to go to sleep?
I want to pour this in your fucking head.
Please don't do that. I would like to drink that.
That's what I
I'm
want
thirsty.
to do.
My mouth is dry.
That's what I want to. Here, have a
That'd be
sip.
fucked up if you
Have
did
a
that.
sip
No,
before
that'd be
I pour
fucked up
it.
if you. Please don't pull
Have
it.
a
I'm
sip.
gonna take a shower. It's gonna be longer to leave. Think logically.
Yes, I've been thinking logically this whole time.
If you already have
Kaiko is still good.
if you already have the thing set up, then we're good. You already have the Starlink work.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay, here I gotta do this thing.
God.
Please, let me see. I'll be out there, bro.
Honey, are you?
Yeah. My dogs like pooped everywhere. I have like 4 of them.
Oh no.
So they're newborns, so they pooped everywhere, and I have to clean that up.
Okay.
I can wait. Like I put them in another room. I can like talk for like 10 more minutes, but I really have to clean that.
Yeah. I just have like just a final thing. So on talking about the
Me too. I
recklessness
have a
stuff.
final thing to say too.
Yeah, I know, that's great, and we'll give you the last word. So basically, on the recklessness thing, I think one of the problems with this case is that a lot of people had a disgust response when they heard about the videos being shared at all. But I think you can agree here that it is a very unusual case because most women do not make sex tapes with men that they barely know, and they don't really agree to distribute it. And I'm not judging Pixie for that. I think that if someone has a kink like that, that's fine. I am sometimes befuddled by a lot of kinks that I see on the internet. It's not for me to judge as long as they're comfortable with it. But when people talk about recklessness, the problem is that for most revenge porn stuff, it's usually done by the ex-boyfriend. It's usually ex-boyfriends who you've known for a really long time, who you've been in multi-year relationships with. They're the ones who do these leaks. So I don't agree with this idea that, oh, he knew Rose for a couple of weeks, therefore the risk was a lot higher. I think the risk is a lot higher when it's a man, when it's abusive, when it's an abusive.
Darius subplot. Darius is kind of like the Keemstar of this space. He's like every single drama side character. Like, don't you just look at some random online YouTube drama and Keemstar is there for like no fucking reason? It's kind of like, it feels like that with Darius, where it's like there's no reason for Darius to be there, but he is there. He's just standing there and things are happening around him. He's like holding a beer.
Man, and when it's a man who has anger management issues, that's when your chances of leaks are a lot higher.
But Darius is never really the main character of a drama. I'll say that. No, yeah, I don't think Darius is ever the main character of a drama. Like, he's never the most scrutinized, put under heat by everybody around him. I think that he does get side heat, but I think most of the time it's like he's on the side, yeah. Because okay, like for example, right? The Hassan Lipcon drama, right? He was there, even though the main people are Destiny and Hassan, right? I'm just saying. For the Mooks drama stuff that happened, I mean, it's me and Mooks, right? Not Darius. I just thought that was funny.
And I don't think Destiny thought of like the woman he was sexting with as like this true leak risk, unfortunately. Perhaps he should have. You can say he shoulda, woulda, coulda, but that's where we stand now. And that's my take on it.
They both could have been high, right? Something like an ex or a stranger. They both could be high. I'm not going to compare them. I reject the idea. They both could have been high.
They both could have been high, as in like they both could have been completely out of their minds?
Probability that it would be leaked.
Yes, I mean they both sort of indulged in a kind of risky action here, but I don't really know if their discussions on it were as clean as everyone wants it to be. I don't know if Pixie said to him, "Do not send it to anyone apart from Melina," or "not to trusted partners," or something like that. I don't know what the language was because both of them don't have a text containing that language. We have to go by what they say.
They were DMing when they were messaging on Discord, I think. Pixie said that she was wondering, how did Lav know that they were like had a thing, and he didn't say anything.
Yes, but this person that he sent the sex tape to was not in the Lav universe. I don't think Lav knows Rose. So why would he think of the sex tape?
I'm talking about Pixie.
Should I try to help Darius? Helping Darius implies that you can better him. No, Darius is already at his final form.
Talking about Pixie.
Yes, I understand. But why would Lav know something that he sent to Rose?
No, I'm like, that's what I'm wondering. Why would she know?
I don't believe she got sent any sex tapes from him. Like, you can ask Destiny directly if he ever comes on. No, I don't think he will.
She didn't. No, I'm saying he told her that they were like hooking up. Obviously, you get what I'm saying. She said that he
told her that. Okay, so I don't know if you know Lav's history. I personally don't know too much about Lav, but from what I've been told, she's not the most credible person, and I judge everyone based on their credibility. So she doesn't have a lot of credibility. She's made a lot of shit against Hassan.
I've heard. I've had my spats with her.
Not as someone he can fuck. I'm too unk. I just want to mentor him as a fellow Florida man. No, he wants to be like this. Why do you want to fix someone who he thinks is already a perfect person, basically?
Saying Pixie was wondering, hey, how could she have known?
Don't tell me after like 12 years in this space. Like after 8 to 12 years of streaming, Darius still doesn't know what he's doing. Azar, thank you so much for the 5 gifted on YouTube. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. I believe you're a new viewer. Maybe, I don't know. I can tell. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Much thanks.
And when she asked him that,
he
could have told her, hey, I am sending nudes.
W Mazur.
Your nudes to other people.
W Mazur.
Right?
Okay, stop.
So could you repeat that? I don't understand what you're getting at.
So when Pixie asked Destiny, hey, how could she have known that?
Mm-hmm.
Destiny never told her, hey, I'm sending your nudes to other people.
I don't understand why you would want that. Why you would expect that in a text message about an unrelated thing. So she's asking, how would Lav know?
How are people knowing this?
Yes, but that does not pertain to the sex tape that he sent to Rose. Like, Rose is not from this universe at all, from the DGG verse.
But sending it to other people.
Yes, but I don't believe he sent it to anyone in their common circle. That has never come out.
Abby says she's seen it.
Yes, but I don't believe she was in his immediate circle. She says she's seen it, and I personally have never seen evidence of that. But if she's seen it, I don't know. Let's see what happens in the court case. Destiny has said that he has never sent it to Abby, and he's confident about that. So yeah, they can see how it plays out.
So you don't.
Again, it's a he said, she said. It's a very classic he said, she said. That's why I don't understand the need to jump the gun. So actually, I think Destiny might be ready to come on if you've got a few extra minutes. If you have the stamina or the time. It seems like you might not.
Let's see. Might not what?
You might not have the time.
What about 15?
Okay, dude. You said if she doesn't have the stamina or the time, you're low-key snarking. Okay, Deeds. And then when she tries to ask you to clarify, you say, because it doesn't seem like you have the time. You said stamina, girl. Come on. To be clear, okay, I think this woman deserves it because she has been moral frogging over Deeds the entire time. So I think Deeds is allowed to be a little bit mean girlish in this instance.
In 15 minutes.
You want to come back on this call and talk to Destiny in 15
Deeds has been more than nice to this woman, honestly. Jesus Christ.
minutes.
Yeah.
I can ask him. Hold on.
15 to 20 minutes. I really have to clean that. I can come back in 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes.
Wait, why don't you go ahead and do that? I'm just gonna message him and I can message you back if he can't do it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, see you in a bit.
I can just leave this on like this?
I think so, yeah. I think if Darius ends stream or whatever, you'll just get clicked off, I think.
Does Destiny join this eventually? Nope.
And I'll just message you.
Wow, this is epic. Whoa, Ozempic. As epic as Ozempic. I doubt he'll be on tonight. He's got court tomorrow. Huh? You mean he got court today, right? Pretty sure it was today, no? I didn't pause it, by the way. No? It's tomorrow? What? Oh, shit. He's probably going over to notes with... Wait, how do you know it's tomorrow? I thought it was tonight or today. Wait, what? Really? Nope, tomorrow? Oh, I got dates wrong. Okay, I was one day off. Okay. I'm guessing he's going over notes and shit and studying tonight. That's my guess. Oh.
Dude, what happened? Dude, I'm actually so annoyed. I'm getting fucking cooked so bad. I'm like, dude, it's like, dude, we don't need to go to Miami like right now. Chat will let me know.
Can't drive tonight.
Shit. Yeah, no, you have to. In his car.
I mean, if you guys want to talk
and I can make it tomorrow.
Whichever's better, because I can switch to my phone if I can like.
He was watching the Pisco, Lonerbox, Avi, autistic anti-Semitism debate. Yeah, oh my God. Okay, I would be more than happy to cover that, okay? I got you, okay? I just need to take a break from Pisco every single time I watch Pisco content. Between Pistons, I need more Snark tins, okay?
Talk tonight, if that's...
I mean, non-Pisco Snark tins.
You guys want to...
or sometimes Connor tins, okay?
Okay, well, there's people that are kind of...
We need to start varying our content cycle.
I need you, and they wanna like you because they're on their side. There's a guy, the FMJ guy wants to be added in. There's a couple of people that want to ask questions, and I just don't know. I don't know if you have the time tonight.
Oh my God!
We could do something more.
I do. Okay, so like I'm trying to decide because my dog really wants to go on a walk.
I suggest you do it tomorrow. You can probably get Destiny on for a little bit, so you can have like all your questions directly to him, and then you'll have your defenders as well. Like FMJ will probably be on your side, and he can aid you as well. So you're not alone.
Okay.
I think. Okay, I think tomorrow. What time?
We can do same time. Or we can do like 6 p.m. or something. 7.
What time do it start?
I'm usually live around 8:30 and later.
Okay. Can you guys hear them in the background?
Yeah.
AK right now.
I can actually.
I did earlier a little bit. Very cute. She said she has like 2 little puppies to take care of, which is
it's 4
like,
of them.
by the way, if you have more than one dog, your life is just like a mess. 4 is that's insane, bro. I went to my mom's house and she got like a new dog while she already had 3, and the house just smelled rank as fuck. Like it was.
Yeah.
Like it was. It was like I don't know how you have.
I'm cleaning every 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes. I'm cleaning.
No, you have to. You literally have.
Well, so wait, hold on. So all she does at home is cleaning every 20 minutes because of her 4 dogs and snarking Destiny while doing it? Why are these people so fucking weird, man? Why are these people so fucking weird?
Yeah. Look, I'm not Ethan Klein. I clean after my dogs.
Yeah, no, if you have carpets too, it's brutal. So I understand. Yeah, no, we can reschedule tomorrow and gotta go from there. That'll be better.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be a little bit more. I understand, like, I'm very sweet, charming, handsome, like cool and everything. Tomorrow I might be a little bit more aggressive towards you. So just
I know how you are. I know how you are.
I think you know how I am, but tomorrow.
Darius, please stop. Okay.
I don't think you really know. So tomorrow I'll be a little aggressive. If you
see, this is why I say that you can't fix him. You can't fix Darius because he on purpose goes after the craziest women. Like you can't fix this guy, okay? Like he is literally trying to hit up a Destiny Snarker, like because he finds her hot. That's it. That's literally it. Okay, he thinks with his dick. If you feel
uncomfortable though, you can always just say like, Darius, you're going a little too hard. Maybe tone it down, and I'll tone it down for you. I feel like
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, well no worries. So that sounds perfect. So we'll do this again tomorrow, same time. Does that sound good?
So 8:30, you said, right? Or 10? We started at like around 10 or 11.
We did start around 10. We can do it at our expected time tomorrow, but if you need, more time, we can always.
Just to clarify, I do. I'm just teasing Darius, okay? All right. If you ever say this, we are on a peace. We are on the peace memorandum right now, okay? No internal fighting, only outbound, okay?